Welcome back, guys. Kibla Ahmed out here. Hope you guys have been well. Here is my review and thoughts of Blade Runner 2049, movie starring Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford. 2049, 35 years almost after the original Blade Runner movie. Where do I start? What I'm going to say is a good film. I was very... I've been debating about it and like talking amongst friends about it. I got to see it last night and I watched it again this morning. And there's like loads of questions still unanswered. I feel like they made a movie where they've kept everything a mystery. I'm not going to give the plot away, guys. Ryan Gosling is sent out on a mission and has to team up with Harrison Ford to unravel this mystery. That's the best way I can put this movie. If you're a fan of the original Blade Runner, I think you're going to like this. I mean, again, multiple viewings. I would have to watch this again. I have to be in the right frame of mind. Blade Runner is that type of movie that, yes, over 35 years it's flourished and matured and got better every time you've watched it. I mean, the stylistic ways he filmed, the realistic grounding of everything, the sound effects, the soundtrack, the visuals, you know, this is groundbreaking stuff. But back in 1982, when Ridley Scott brought this movie out, and the way the studio had cut the movie up in so many pieces, it wasn't a box office success. It was only till it became in the late 90s, I think mid 90s, that it became this pop culture cult classic movie, like really retro and really, you know, it's the first time there was things like this shown in this movie. Anyway, guys, I don't want to get off subject. What I'm going to do is, I've written some quick notes because this morning I went in there and I thought I need to go for it. So, director Denis, I said from the beginning when he did his first two, I can't remember, it was Arrival and Sicario, these movies are based on pure visuals. His movies are amazing. They're beautiful to look at. He knows how to work with time well, and that's the one thing about this movie you guys are going to know. That it is a long movie, but the pacing of the story works so well with his direction and the director of photography that it makes you stuck to the screen. You want to watch it. You want to go through it a bit more. My thing was... Hold up. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of reviewing over my notes. I should do that beforehand. But I think because of the excitement, for the love of the project as well, I writ some stuff, but I don't know. I mean, my thing was, guys, that this is a well put together movie. It fulfills some answers from the original Blade Runner and starts off something fresh and new. My only thing was that they had reminiscence of Vangelis's soundtrack in the background, but they never fully used it. And I don't know, I know they got the rights, and I know that there was a different composer on this project before he moved on. But I just felt like the soundtrack never was fulfilling like how it did in the original one. That was one of my things. They had a few shots in there, but I think the original movie was based in the city, where this has become a bit of a mystery because they've got different locations which are absolutely stunning. Like the mixture of physical and CGI merging so well, you know. You can see the thing is that because a movie like this is out now, because we've seen so much, we've already been spoiled as audiences to see how much CGI can push the boundaries of what we can see. Because when in 1982, when the first Blade Runner came out, there was nothing else like that. But because we've had so many films that have come from that era, and the style of it, it's become overused, and it feels like it's going to be a movie that's going to get lost with other movies. Even though it had a great story, a great look to it, it will get lost in the process. That's just what I think, guys. They did play on the rain a little bit, but if you watch the original, it was all based in the rain, and I used to love that because you could always hear it in the background. Any scene you saw, it had rain in the background. You know what, guys? I'm not gonna lie. You know there was 3 shorts that came out before the movie came out, which were so good. It's a must to understand the movie a bit more. You have to watch these 3 shorts. They are on YouTube's on the WB website, YouTube channel. Check it out, guys. They are so good. If you're gonna go watch this movie, watch that. It will give you much more of an understanding. I'm gonna be honest about that. I feel like I enjoyed those little shorts more than the movie, and sounds so bad. But I just feel like I love anime, so there's one version of anime on there which is brilliant. It's one to watch. You guys have to watch it. I absolutely loved it to bits. So you got 3 different directors that do 3 different parts of the story that link up to the movie. You guys need to check that out. I will put their links in the description box, guys, so make sure you check them out. Again, the movie doesn't expand much on the world, the story, the people, the characters as much as it did in the first one, which is really weird. I really thought they would have given us so many answers, but I've got to say they played it really smart. I mean, I know Ridley Scott, being executive producer, he had his says in this movie, but Dennis had, they've worked around it and they've really given this interesting twist, and I feel like they still haven't answered any of my questions. So yeah, without giving any more spoilers, let me see what else I can go through my notes and see what else it says. See, I watched the original so many times that I'm gonna have to watch this a bit more, because it's got so many subliminal messages, like replicants, the world, more human than human. Like, there's all these little things in here that kind of grab you, and it tries to grab your attention, but because you're looking at the visuals, you're hearing the music in the background, the soundtrack, and the rest of it, and it's so hard to get immersed. I originally watched the first one. I think I gotta go at least more than 30-40 times. You know, once a year or two, I always slap it on just to remind me of like a good, solid, what movies should have been, to be honest. I feel like we get movies now and we get so many sequels, and Hollywood are bored. Not bored, yeah, bored. Like, they haven't got nothing original coming out, and anything original comes out, it's always a copy of another movie. So they use the same formula, the same template. I mean, you know, Taken, that first movie was absolutely amazing. We didn't need a number 2, we didn't need a number 3. Why do you recycle bullshit for? Anyway, sorry guys, but this movie, I'm saying, is not bullshit. Like, this is a good comeback movie, I gotta say. I think I've gone through most of it, to be honest, guys. Like, this is just my thoughts, like what I picked out and what I found good. The horse, that's one thing I'm gonna say. The horse seems to play a symbolic symbol, and it's interesting. I'm surprised. I'm glad they kind of popped that in there, because that gave me the connection to the first movie. Guys, I hope that was interesting to listen to. But I mean, if you guys got thoughts about it, please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think of the movie. Did you watch it over the weekend? Let me know, guys. I hope you guys have been well. I want to say a massive thank you to you new subscribers that have clicked on that subscribe button. Guys, thanks for checking out my Inktober sketches. It's been really good. I have got one more coming out tonight, and then I'm going to continue more, and then go from there, guys. But thank you so much, and I'll speak to you guys soon. One love. Peace.